Good morning, everyone. How are you? I am doing a get ready with me because nothing exciting has come out. So I'm like, okay, let me just, talk to myself for like 2 hours and entertain myself that way. Welcome to my channel. My name is Monia, and today it's gonna be a get ready with me. I am also gonna be trying out not a new eyeshadow palette, but it is an eyeshadow palette that my friend Steffi Poo, she has officially allowed me and promoted me to calling her by her real Indian name, which is DQ. And I'm like, bitch. Fabulous. So she ended up getting this cute little palette. Don't know why she thinks I'm so nice. I'm like the worst person ever. And I have yet to open this up. Like, look how dusty that shit is. Like, gross. What have I been doing? Anyway, she's like, when are you gonna try out this palette? And I'm like, bitch, I am saving it for a moment. And today we are going to have a moment with the Jason Wu Flora 9 Prickly Pear eyeshadow palette. I've never tried out any of his stuff, but I have heard great things. Amongst that, I put a poll on my Instagram. So if you don't follow me, go follow me because I'm a huge troll. And on my personal Instagram, what I basically said was, hey, I'm putting a get ready with me video together. Nothing exciting has come out that I really want to try out. Everything's pretty boring and like repetitive with the color schemes and all that stuff. So I said, okay, let's go ahead and put a get ready with me to get video together. I want you guys to ask me some questions. I think people thought it was just makeup, but really you can ask me anything. I am an open booked, as reserved as I am. If that makes sense. It's like a double-edged sword. So I do have a couple questions that I'm gonna answer. If you have any other questions you want me to answer in the future, please let me know. I am here to just answer any dying question you have for me. I did see, I believe her name's Kristen, wanted me to talk a little bit more about my divorce, which is actually surprising because not that not many people know it. Like, I'm open, like it's not something that I hide, but I do think it's a shocker because I'm young and it was so short-lived. The divorce itself lasted got married at end of July. I officially moved out mid-September, and then I filed for divorce in December. But before I filed, I hired a lawyer in early November because it was right before my really good friend's wedding. So yeah, but the relationship itself was like 10 years long. Like, that was my high school sweetheart, the love of my life. Now looking back at it, I was like, dude, you're a fucking moron. What were you thinking, you silly little goose? So silly. So now my expectations are like so high up. It's like, I am playing with you for like a laundry list of reasons. Like, I'm not entertaining anyone. I love being by myself. I am in a new relationship and I'm super happy. It's extremely healthy. It's actually really sad to like reflect what I put up with for as long as I did, and now reflecting that like in my current relationship, like he would do anything for me and takes care of me in every aspect you can think of. So Steph, responding to your question, hey, you're hot, are you single? No, I'm not single. I am dating someone. Oh my God, look at my little cute makeup brush holder. It's a skull. Is that not precious? So let's go ahead and get started because I do have a lot of errands I need to run today. So I want to make sure I'm not dicking around too much today, as much as I do love to Stick around, baby. So we'll go ahead and get started with the eyeshadow look. I'm gonna use Jason Wu's. I'll go ahead and swatch some colors. It's a very shimmery palette. So I'm gonna be very bedazzled today, guys, like to the tens. So anyways, when I was asking these questions on, I like I'm doing this with my eyes closed. I'm just like, well, while I was asking people to just ask me questions so I can feature them in my next YouTube channel, I'm a huge troll. So sometimes when I like to start shit, and by me starting shit, it's like very innocent, it's not malicious, it's just me getting like a good kick, probably making people feel like uncomfortable, but like there's no hard feelings. Like I'm not upset, I'm just like shooting the shit with them. I love to talk shit. Like banter is my favorite thing. If you cannot talk shit to me and like keep up with my wittiness, it most likely will be that I will disengage rather quickly. So anyways, so I first posted, I was like, hey guys, ask me questions. And then I think like over like 4 people saw, and only 3 people responded, which to those 3 people, Maddie, Miguel, and Diku, thank you very much. I appreciate it. The other 100 of you, I basically called you out the next day and said, listen, I saw all your asses watch my shit and you did not ask me a question. Like, how rude. How rude. So I asked the same question again, was like, here's your second chance. I believe in second chances sometimes. And a couple more people did respond. Some people trolled back to me, which I love. It gave me a good giggle. Someone else asked, what's your favorite makeup product and why? So as of now, my favorite makeup product is my mascara. So it's the Nabla Vicious Mascara. Like, this is my baby. Like, I take her everywhere. I have been asking and like advocating for people to buy this mascara, but it's only either online at Sephora or in certain Morphe stores. So there is that. I don't think this is carried in store at Elta's, but it has been my absolute favorite because of how long it stays. There is no smudging or flaking. It makes your lashes look absolutely stunning. They lengthen them, they volumize them, they define your eye because the nook, like the hooks, and the brush is so tiny, which I did judge it at first. When you learn how to work it in, you can really get it like right at the tip of where your lashes grow, and it defines your eyes. So it literally gives you like your eyelashes look like they're fake, like you are wearing false eyelashes, which I don't think I've ever experienced that with a mascara before. So like, go get you some. And plus, look at this little like Black Panther, like, ew, how cute is that? Why would you not want this on like your beauty shelf just to have? So anyways, if you, I just tapped this way too hard. So anyways, if you are looking to ask me any other questions, always feel free to do it by commenting down below. Damn, I am making a mess, you guys. Like, I am a child today. What is wrong with me? Feel free to leave a comment down below in this video. Ask any questions you have or any other videos I have, because every time I do a get ready, I'll kind of sift through the comments, see if there's anything that I can't really answer or explain by like a simple novel that I write, because I love to write novels, if you can't tell in my comments responses. But do follow my Instagram. It's Monica 3_ Rose 3_ and feel free to DM me there, follow me, say hi. I would love to see you all, and that's like my personal account. So I'm gonna go ahead, set my eyes with this setting powder, because the next thing we're gonna dabble into is the shit that Steph got me. But yeah, the person that asked me, I think it's like Jeezy, about the woodchuck chuck. Love your memes and your gifts. You are a troll and I appreciate it. Victor, thank you for saying that you love the setup of my apartment, because you are like a landscape designer king. Like, your shit is fucking bomb. Like, I watch it and I'm like, how do I add this to my Pinterest? Because this is stunning. So I don't know how you have this like immaculate talent and detail like for landscaping, but it's absolutely stunning, and I'm like so jealous that I can't do that. I already answered Lynn's question. So what is your favorite makeup product and why? So Deku also asked me, what are your favorite lipstick finds, expensive and drugstore? So my like go-to brands, actually my two go-to brands when it comes to lipsticks is YSL. So their lip stains are stunning. They're matte lip stains. You outline them, and as you kind of go through your day and eat, drink, whatever, it does take away from the original color, but it stains your lips. So it ends up giving you this like sexy, effortless ombre lip that makes your lips look so good and juicy. So I love YSL. Now, when it comes to lip liners, Urban Decay lip liners and Pat McGrath lip liners are like my shit. Like, those are the two best lip liners when it comes to it. Now for drugstore finds lipstick, NYX. I love NYX's lipsticks. They're amazing. Their lip liners are shit. It feels like a fucking rock. Like, you are like digging into your skin and like still not getting color payoff. So stay away from the lip liners from NYX. Everything else, like their NYX lingerie or their lip gloss, or their matte lip sticks are all beautiful. And they have such a great assortment of colors. They actually came out like a holiday assortment, so check it out. Like, don't be dumb. Go. Chup chup. So I basically set my eyes. Now I'm gonna go in with this color here. They're all shimmers. Every single color here is a shimmer except for the center. I think this is Steph trying to tell me something. So I'm gonna go in with this pretty purple. Okay, so this is not really pulling much. I'm gonna just, I can't tell if it's the color. I mean, it feels nice. Okay, so that color is just very light. Okay, we're fine. It looks darker in the pan than it's applying. Another question that Deku had asked me was, what is the best way to apply eyeshadows? Or sorry, what's an easy way to apply eyeshadows? Honestly, like the foolproof, dumb-proof way, like idiot-proof, is to use the Morphe M518 brush. And it's a fluffy, like raspier brush, but because of that, you can always build up your color, but because the way it's tapered on the sides, it's super easy to blend as well. So as I start kind of building up my shadow, I place all the color in a single focal point. So on my lid, right? All that color is on there. And then I'll slightly use the edge of the brush to blend it out into my eye, so it's just not on my lid, because I would look very, very silly if that's all I had. And so this brush is like idiot proof. I can use it as like putting the base shadow on all over my eye. I can use it to apply a color such as so, to start building out the colors and applying it. Just with any shadows in general, be sure once you dab into the color, you do give it a good tap afterwards. Otherwise you'll get this fallout. So I got the fallout there because I literally just went into my eye. I didn't dust it off like that. Now, if it's like glitter or like shimmers, use your finger. Like, don't find a flat tip brush. Use your finger, dab into it, and like just put it on your lid. You can always go back with this to blend it out, but I would first put the color on with your finger and then blend it a little bit, like kind of spread it out outside of just the focal point, then go in with your brush and blend it out, because at that point you have your lid color built out. So really you just need to blend the rest of it out to just emphasize and tie everything together. Miguel asked me if there's such thing as body makeup. Yes, and the person that had like brought this to life is actually Kim Kardashian. I'm gonna go within this red color. Okay, so I'm just gonna keep building out this color. So yes, there is a such thing as body makeup. I don't per se use it. I think I've used like this, you know, the body oil from Too Faced, and I think I use Pink's body, like shimmering body darkening shit. And honestly, it just, for me, it's too much work. Like that's just a lot of effort. I think it looks very beautiful once you kind of get it together and tie it all together. But also it's just, for me, I always emphasize the importance of like natural beauty. So I feel like what features you have, you kind of rock it, roll with it, and then just emphasize it, right? I think once you start saturating yourself with like thick layers of foundation, concealer, bronzer, and like just like adding and adding and adding to the point where, you know, it just looks very different from how it began. To me, it's not what I like to do. I'm a very natural, effortless kind of makeup person. I honestly don't even wear makeup sometimes. I just really take care of my skin. So yeah, you can get body makeup, and Kim Kardashian does sell that. So from what I've heard, her shit's good. To me, I'm not really interested in that. So I haven't really dabbled in that. The most I'll do is like a spray tan, but even then I'm like, it makes you look orange. How this color swipes. So his colors are they're very creamy and smooth. They're very pretty too. It's just a lot of glitter. I'm not much of a glitter person. So I'm now gonna dabble into, should I do a smoky eye? Yeah, I guess I'll do a smoky eye. Okay, I'm gonna dabble into this matte color because I just love mattes, and I'm gonna go in with my finger. Holy shit. Actually, I'm gonna line my lid with that. That's really intense. Yeah, look at that. I mean, the pigment is there, baby. Like, do not get it twisted. So I'm gonna go in with this color to darken it and add depth. That's intense too. Okay, so that's not as bad. So we're gonna just go in with this color to just keep giving depth to my eyes. So one thing I do notice with the eyeshadows is that it's not as pigmented when you apply it. And it's probably because of the shimmer. So anything that has shimmer in it, this brush is probably, not that it's not the best, you're just gonna have to go into the eyeshadow a little bit more and dig into it. Again, if there's shimmer, glitter, use your finger first and then build it out. But I'm not looking for a heavy look today. I just want something like meh, and then kind of to continue on with my shenanigans and running of errands. And I might lay out, so I don't really want to be looking too crazy while I'm doing all that shit. Okay, that's a cute little look. Next, I'm gonna go in with, I really want to try one of these pinks. So we're gonna go ahead and swatch them real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm gonna swatch this pink here and then this pink here on my hand. Ooh, so this one's more like gold and this is more glitter or pink iridescent. So these would actually be really pretty highlighters if you're into that. I'm gonna go in with more of the gold because I am, you guessed it, a natural gal. So you can even tell, like just applying it with my finger, that glitter sticks on way more. Guys, Halloween is around the corner. Question that Miguel asked. Such a curious little kitten. Will I have special guests on my channel? I've been thinking about it. I think I'm just like weird in the sense of like being on the camera is like not something people like. People get like weird about it, but I have had people be like, hello, I would like to be there. So I think I am gonna look into that soon. Maybe do like a mukbang so we get to like just eat, chat, see me in my natural habitat, my favorite habitat, which is just fucking eating some bomb food. And then from there, just kind of going about my day. But yeah, I would love to have special guests. So if anyone's interested, again, let me know in the comment below. Send me a text, DM me on Insta, and I will get you set up. Okay. So I'm also trying to build out the base of my lashes. So I'm gonna dip into this gold here and this browner color here and swatch. That's a pretty gold. Ooh, and that's like a copper. And then there's this last one that I didn't touch. Ooh, that's like a gold. These are all really pretty colors. Very, very shimmery and glittery and raspberry. Okay, so next I'm gonna start doing the lower lash line. I think I'm gonna dabble back into this red color and just start building out that lower lash. Okay, I'm gonna do my brows off camera real quick. Okay, so I cleared off some of the glitter on my face because there was a lot going on there. Did my brows, now going in with my primer. Okay, time for some concealer. Also, I actually just got a call from New York. I'm like, what do they want from me? I'm actually going on a girls trip with Diku, aka Steph, this upcoming weekend, and I will have this posted this Thursday, and I am beyond excited. She's probably gonna like just absolutely make fun of me with all my like crazy beauty routines that I do. The most recent one that she's like, do you do this? Like, do you wear this shit in front of Miguel at night? And I'm like, yeah, like, why would I not? She's like, well, like, you want him to sing you like that? I'm like, the fuck? I mean, like, we're gonna honky tonk it out and he's not gonna be okay with me seeing myself and like my hair up in a bonnet and like face mask on with like a retainer. Like, no, you're getting all of this. I'm not hiding anything from anyone. She's like, Jesus Christ. So what I recently got into was, I'm sure everyone has heard about like this whole thing, like, oh, if you want to like take care of your hair, you get a silk pillowcase. Sure, yeah, great. Now, if you want to take it to the next level, what you need to do, especially those of you with like very fine European hair as I have, you need to get yourself a silk bonnet. Yes, I said it, a silk bonnet, BONNET. I think there's 2 T's. This will change your motherfucking life. Like, cute, a silk pillowcase, like, yes, it does help. I'm not taking away from it. It does help with the friction of your hair being on the pillow, but when you take it to the next level, which is having a silk bonnet, what the bonnet does, it basically, like, you put your hair up. What I do is because I have extensions in right now, if my hair's straight, I'll do like, I'll throw my hair upside down, put it in a loose, like spin and kind of like wrap it to the top of my head. And then I'll put the bonnet on it on top. So when I let go of my hair and the bonnet's on, the hair kind of loosens up inside. What this does is it doesn't put any kinks in my hair. So the next morning when I wake up, I literally, sometimes I genuinely, for the most part, I don't even have to touch my hair in the morning. Like, it's completely straight, it's blended, there's no kinks, creases, anything weird. Completely frizz-free and just so soft. I think this has really saved my life for like the most part. With a pillowcase, because my hair's so fine and fragile, especially because I've been bleaching it, the extensions were fine because they're thick. They're like Polynesian hair. Like, it's not my hair, but my actual hair on a silk pillowcase would get frizzy. I would have to restyle it completely in the morning. Like it would just be restyling it with like dry shampoo and everything. So because of the bonnet, what it does is it protects not only my extensions, but also my actual hair. And because my actual hair is so fine and fragile, it just really makes the world of a difference when I put it into the bonnet, because the bonnet basically acts like a barrier. And so when you move your head around, because I toss and turn a lot, like at night, I toss and turn a lot. I move around. That's just kind of how I sleep. I kind of flip around. I sleep on my back, then on my sides, yada, 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 all night. I'll be moving around. With the bonnet, there's no frizz. So because my hair is in the bonnet and then my bonnet's silk and my pillowcase is silk, it's basically just like minimizing and like preventing any type of friction against my hair at all. That's why I can wake up, go about my day and not have to style it. And if I style it, it's because I sweat a little bit at night because I got too hot. I didn't turn my AC up all the way. So I sweated, and so my hair got like a little like wet and like ow, because it got damp in that little bonnet of it. But I look like a freak. I don't care. And yes, my partner has seen me in it. And I mean, he doesn't really care either. Listen, you can't just have me at my best moments, okay? You have to have me at my worst. Otherwise, I don't really care for you. And you should not be trying to entertain my ass, because I don't need that in my life. But I'm gonna convince her on this New York trip to get a fucking silk bonnet, and I cannot wait for her to eat her words. And then get made fun of by her husband, because her husband will totally fucking give her shit. Yeah, she's gonna see me at my finest moment. Not only am I gonna rock a bonnet, I'm also gonna wear my retainer. Oh, I'm gonna give it to her. She's gonna be dying. Like, she's gonna be like, ew, why did I ever think you were cute? And I'm gonna be like, exactly. God only knows. But seriously, for those of you that have like very fine, fragile hair, you don't like putting too much heat on it. So when you do style it, you want your hair to last like days. You need a silk bonnet. I bought mine from Amazon. I think it was like $30 or so. I will link it in the bio below, because I really am like it's life-changing. Like, I've never had like the silk pillowcase. I was kind of like, I don't get it, because my hair would always still get messed up. But this bonnet, baby, bitch. Even when I went to Austin with my cousin, she was giving me such shit. But guess what? Once my hair was styled, I was good to go in the morning. I literally woke up, washed my face, put on my skincare, and was like, let's go get food. I was so ready to go. Yeah, I don't know. I guess girls are get like really weird about how their partner sees them. But I'm like, dude, there is no way you can just pick and choose how and when you want to see me. Like, with me, it's all or nothing. Like I said, you're gonna see me at my worst and at my best, because that's just life. And I would expect the same. Like, I want to see my partner in his worst and his best. Like, I think that's like the beauty of it. Like, if you love me, you love all of me. Ooh. Oh, and then my good friend Madeline asked me best and worst drugstore makeup finds. She actually asked this question for her own benefit, which I love how just like direct and honest she is. She's like, dude, I fucking forgot my entire makeup bag at home. Like, what do you recommend? So I gave her like a whole list of like the good shit that's like very drugstore and cheap. Now, my favorite drugstore find, and I'm not sure if it's at all drugstores, but it is totally at Ulta. And I think it's at Target too. It's called Flower Beauty, and it's this Jet Set Invisible Powder Spray. This thing is fucking amazing, especially because I like to do my hair first and then my face, so this doesn't mess with my hair, especially because it's also hot and humid in Dallas. It just gives it an extra like coating of powder, so you don't have to worry about any of those shenanigans when it comes to like going out and sweating and stuff. Worst, I would say, and I don't know why people like this one so much, it's the L'Oreal mascara, the Paradise. It's supposed to be the dupe for Too Faced Better Than Sex, but I don't get it. For me, it didn't do anything. Like, Better Than Sex would be my worst luxury brand find, because it got me so excited for how amazing the product is, because when you first apply it, stunning. Like, it just looks so good. But literally give it an hour and you will look like a schmuck. Like, you will look like an idiot. It will smudge, flake, smear. Like, it looked like you just like jumped into a pool, went for a 10-mile run, then sat in a sauna, then did hot yoga for like 2 hours, and that's what your mascara ends up looking like. It's just, it looks really bad. It is not flattering at all. So for that reason, I would not, no, not interested in that product. So for L'Oreal Lash, the Paradise one, it's supposed to be like Too Faced. I despise it because not only did it do nothing for me, the hype for it was even more like of a bummer to it. So it really just bamboozled me. How's everything else been going for me? Work has been crazy busy. I'm totally exhausted by that. I think that's also why I've been struggling with keeping up my videos. It's just like mentally, physically, emotionally exhausting for me and where I am right now. So, you know, I'm just trying to get through it and do what I need to do to get things done. But it's definitely a place that I think it's definitely shifted the dynamic. I love what I do. I work for a school district and I'm a project manager there. So I love my job. Like, I don't think I could have asked for a more rewarding job, knowing that like the work that I do benefits the kids that maybe don't really have all the resources that other kids do have. So that brings me like joy, knowing that this is not just like a little old regular project. It's a project that is gonna make the safety of the students like crucial. Like I'm supporting that piece. So I love that job. But it's just like, you know, a little bit difficult when you take a look at things outside of just your job, if you know what I'm saying. So I've been really busy with that. Thankfully, after this trip, I won't be traveling. Traveling also kind of exhausts you because you live out a suitcase, and before you know it, you have to pack, then repack. This weekend I was home, last weekend I was in Austin, and now this upcoming weekend I'm gonna be in New York, which I'm super excited. I love New York. I'm gonna go visit Maria Tash and get a piercing, which now I'm kind of like reconsidering what I want to do, because when you get a piercing, you have to go a size up. But because this piece of jewelry is like $700, when you downsize it, they said that I have to pay like another $250 for that same piece that they're downsizing it with, like the post, because I have to pay for it. And at that point, I'm like, well, can I get like a general like titanium bar, and then just once it's healed, swap it out with the high-end jewelry, which is what I might be doing. But if that's what I choose to do, then I can't get a piercing at Maria Tash, because she only, all their shit's gold. And I'm like, dude, I'm not paying $700 for a piece of jewelry and then like another $200-300 for like a plain 14 karat gold jewelry, when I can just get titanium, suck it up for like 3 months or so, let it heal, and then switch over. Because I asked, I was like, hey, can I just use this post and then go from there? And they're like, well, yeah, but once the swelling goes down, it's just gonna look really big on you and it's gonna look like unproportionate. Like you just like didn't know how to pick out your jewelry and it won't really compliment you. And it might even impact the fact of the healing, not the growing. So yeah, actually, I would love to know. I would love to get your guys' feedback. What should I get pierced next? I currently have my, oh, you saw my extension. I have my tragus. I have a double. Here I have a double, my conch, and then, oh, sorry, this is a daith. This is the tragus, and then my belly button. So what else do you think I should get pierced? I would love to know. I'm out of my, oh, that sounds so sad. I'm out of my setting spray. Off to the trash you go. Yeah, let me know. What else do you think? Should I get like a triple forward helix here? I have this cartilage done, so maybe I can buy jewelry for it. Should I get a triple? This cute little skull and safety pin. Here are some handcuffs. Ow. Yeah, let me know in the comments below what you think. I'll also probably be trolling people on Instagram and asking you what I should get pierced and then totally know what I'm gonna do and just be an asshole about it, but that's what you get with me. Yeah, well, that was my get ready today. It was kind of short, sweet, easy. I did use this palette. I think my eye looks really very like soft, gentle, very pretty. So for the daytime, I love it. I just need to play around with it a little bit more, see if I can deepen it, make it a little bit darker, saucier, juicier for my nightlife since I get wild apparently. So yeah, I definitely like this. I think this is cute. The only thing is I wish I had a little bit more mattes because I do love a good matte moment. And when I travel, I like to kind of travel with like one solid palette rather than jerking around like multiple ones because I just need one that I can have multiple looks with, which the colors are great. It's just they're all shimmers and I wish I had like at least like one column. I wish like the column in the middle was all mattes, like a nice light matte, this dark one, and then like a medium one so I could really just kind of play around and give some depth to my eye without all the shimmer. But the shimmer's not bad. There was a little bit of fallout, but it wasn't too bad. It's a cute, affordable product, so check it out. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. You learned a little bit more about myself. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel. Also check out my Instagram. That's where I am very, very active on social media. And by very active, I mean like a post here and there, maybe like every other day. But that's also where I do ask questions about my YouTube videos. Just cause like, that's like the platform for me. Like that's where I feel like I can really engage with like my friends and stuff that support me. So be sure to find my Instagram handle. It's at Monica, 3_ Rose, 3_. From there, you can DM me, add me, send me something that you want me to talk about, or if you see my next poll, please sure to engage and say what you want to say, because otherwise I will call your ass out. Okay? On that note, until the next one. Bye, guys.